I'm somewhat embarrassed to say that Tim Cook has made the Berkshire a lot more money than I've ever made Berkshire Hathaway. So,
Apple has been Berkshire Hathaway's most successful investment by far. It turned a $31 billion bet into over $175 billion. But what if Buffett never picked Apple? What would Berkshire's performance look like then? From 2016 to 2023, the S&P 500 returned 168%. Berkshire Hathaway in the same period returned 174%. Without Apple, Berkshire would have returned just 142%. Apple alone added 30% to Berkshire's gains. That's a 30-point difference from beating the market to falling behind, based entirely on one stock. The only difference for one of the world's largest corporations owning 70 plus companies and having 50 plus stock positions, outperforming or underperforming the market, finally came down to the one stock pick they made 10 years back. And this isn't just a fluke. In investing, one big winner often makes up for dozens of mistakes. For example, here are Buffett's other big bets over the last decade. Kraft Heinz, down 50%. Precision Castparts, a $10 billion write-down. US airline stocks, $4 billion loss during COVID. Only Apple worked out. But it worked out so well that it more than made up for the rest. And in Warren's own words,
but you shouldn't buy stocks unless you expect to hold them for a very extended period and you are prepared financially and psychologically to hold them.
This isn't unique to Buffett. It's how investing actually works, and it's counterintuitive. We like to imagine that great investors are consistently right, but most of the time, even the best get more wrong than right. What sets them apart isn't how often they're right, it's how big they're right when it counts. You see this across the board. Michael Burry is famous for one big trade. Jason Calacanis got in early on Uber. Grace Groner turned $180 into $7 million just by holding Abbott stock for 75 years. It's not that they never made mistakes. It's that they got one thing right and they held on. If you found this valuable, we break down financial insights to timeless investing principles like this every week at Market Sentiment. Click the link in the comments to get the full research.